Yeah.
Okay, I'm here with Lilia Vu, our clubhouse leader after the second round here at the Ford Championship. Lilia, bogey-free through 36 holes. I know you said it wasn't easy out there. Can you just tell us about the day and your performance today?
Yeah, I think I wasn't thinking too much about the golf. I know I was a little stressed on the range, and my caddy could kind of tell, and so he told me we're just going to stick to our start lines today, and then I'll handle everything. So I trusted him in that sense, and I think that really helped me going into the round and just focused on the shot in front of me and getting from point A to point B, and that really kind of helps me. And so, yeah, somehow it just happened to play well, felt like everything was grooving in the right spot.
You said bogey-free wasn't easy when you're talking to Paige. What is it about this course that has been difficult, and how have you managed those obstacles?
I think there's little runoffs around the greens, and sometimes you can get into the falses, and then it's kind of tighter lies to tucked pins, and you kind of have to gauge where you're going to miss it and know that sometimes downwind you want to land it 5 to 10 short and bounce it up. And it's been kind of difficult. I don't think the pins were particularly easy today. There were some front pins with downwind that couldn't be stopped, but I did what I could.
Sarah, go ahead.
Like you dropped a lot of putts out there today, and that was probably the key, I think. I mean, what's been clicking with your putting recently that you really saw play out today?
I think I'm just really focused over the ball. You know, when you get that feeling like, okay, this is the putt I have in front of me, the chance to make a birdie, just read it. You've hit the putt a million times. Like, just go out there and stick to your process.
I know obviously it didn't feel great on the range this morning. How do you kind of get yourself in order and get your mind in order to go out and shoot around like you did today?
Yeah, I think necessarily I didn't get myself in order. I think my caddy, Cole, actually helped me with that. I was definitely a little panicked with just the way I was hitting the ball. I'm not hitting the greatest, but just making do with what I have.
And then just looking ahead, obviously, you know this position well, top of the leaderboard. How do you just continue to keep this rolling over the next couple of days?
Yeah, I know that everybody in the field's just going to keep on making birdies, so I'm just going to try my best and keep having the birdies drop.
We keep hearing about how firm the greens are, and when the wind picks up like this, how do you change your game? Do you club up, club down? I know you just said you kind of like to bounce them up sometimes.
Yeah, I think today was a little harder than yesterday, just with the landing spots and the approach shots. So it's kind of hard. Yesterday, I feel like I was just going for pins, and then today you're kind of like, oh, it's 150, but we're hitting pitching wedge downwind. So it's kind of different, but it's not something I'm unfamiliar with. I feel like that's a lot of like British Open golf. So.
And then you said that there's the runoff, so do you try to play those like low runners to bounce them up there?
Yeah, you got to pick and choose. Sometimes you have like a really good lie for your chip, and you may want to hit like a low spinner, and sometimes you catch it a little fat, the bounce ricochets, and then you're 10 yards past the pin, but you got to choose your battles on that one, read the lies.
When it gets windy like this, do you like that though? Does it help you focus a little sharper?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know, it just kind of cancels out the noise, and you're kind of just in your shot, in your moment.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you.